I'm gonna let everybody get in here so y'all can screen record and go post this too. Cause stop playing with mama, cause we could do this all day. We could do this all day. So since we being all the way 100, she posted a paper of when I got in trouble because I was being smart and my mama popped me. That's nothing. Read the whole thing. That is nothing. Second of all, let's tell the truth about how my sister hair was falling out because you wasn't even washing her hair or bathing her properly. You can't even watch all 3 of your kids by yourself. You need my dad and a nanny to be with you or your mama 24/7. So let's not talk about parenting.
Okay, first and foremost, y'all know I'm gonna address the fact. Well, when the allegation when Bambi had said how Erica used to beat Emani, right? So I'm definitely gonna speak on that first. I know that's kind of backwards because that was in response to Bambi was responding to when Emani had said I'm trying to keep up with these people's names. Bear with me. That lady, right? So number one, y'all know I'm gonna speak on the beating part, right? I don't know why people, I have told y'all before, I don't know why people make it seem like it's such a bad thing when you have to discipline your child. I don't know, maybe it's because as I get older, I know it sounds ironic, but I thank God for the beatings that I received from my parents because now some where's a little OD. Like looking back, the extension cord beatings was OD. The curtain rod beatings was OD. The switches beatings was OD. But the belt beatings, I think it should stop at the belt. Okay. I don't think under no circumstances should you be beating your child with a extension cord, a switch, a curtain rod. That's OD, right? And looking back, even though they was beating me, I was still cutting up. But that's why I always say the child has to make a decision on their own to change. Because after by the time I changed, I won't getting beatings no more. They had tried everything. They just said, F it, it's not working. So it wasn't until I got older, like I told my relative on Sunday, she said, well, what made you change? And it wasn't until I got older and said, hey, I'm trying to go to school. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that. I can't keep getting suspended. I can't keep getting expelled. I can't keep getting in trouble. I got to change some shit on my own because I got goals to meet. I got stuff I'm trying to do. I ain't going to be able to, it was certain programs in school I couldn't do it because I was suspended or something, or teachers didn't want to let me in there because they felt like I was going to cut up or I was going to cut somebody out, I was going to fight. So they, certain shit you want to do, they ain't going to let you do it. And I'm like, damn, I got to straighten up, So that's where I changed, but a lot of people say I try to tell them that, because a lot of people come to me about advice with it, unruly children. And I try to tell them that, and they be like, well, you a different case. You did it on your own. Everybody not like that. But I think it's more kids out there like that. You just got to give them a little time. You just got to give them a little time, long as they ain't going to jail or nothing like that. Just bear with them. Bear with them, they never had a problem with me skipping school or nothing like that. But, just give it a little time. As long as they going to school, they doing what you ask, give them a little time. Bear with them. So I just wanted to add that little disclaimer in there. So with that being said, I wanted to speak on Bambi saying Erica whooped Emani ass growing up. I appreciate Emani. First and foremost, I appreciate her for acknowledging the fact that, hey, I was unruly. That's why my mama had popped me. And I'm glad she's smart enough, because some kids say, I've heard kids say, well, my mama hit me when I got suspended. Like, their brain has not developed yet to know, okay, my mama is giving me discipline. That's why she popped me. You see what I'm saying? I'm glad Emani said that, because And and let me say this, I think it's real whack that Bambi she probably already knew. Come on now, you the stepmom, you in the house with the pops. If your money got suspended or sent home or ISS or whatever, come on now, you already know that's probably the reason why she popped her. And I think it's really whack for her to use it as a sword against Erica. Because, first of all, Erica ain't had nothing to do with it. Emani made a video saying that, stop asking me about Bambi. And how did Erica get put in it? I mean, I know you and Erica had some problems in the past, but at this particular moment, this was about you and Emani. So, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I told y'all before, Bambi was always my favorite as far as Scrap, the ladies that Scrap was with. Because Bambi she just gave me a vibe that she don't do no talking. She'll hit your ass. Like, I always got that vibe from her. And I could appreciate that from her versus Erica. She always went off with the mouth. If that made sense. And I'm going to say something else. Bambi talking about, now I will say this, Bambi talking about she can post a picture talking about that lady. First of all, we gonna really be honest and we gonna keep it a buck. Erica always looked better than Bambi. She did. Even as far as just, she don't have to do the big fur, the pitch, the big, hair and all that other stuff. As we can all see, Erica don't have to do none of that. She can show just with her natural state, her natural hair. Like, we not gonna go there. Erica never had to do that. She's always been them cheekbones that people love to hate on. I'm a member of the cheekbone community. Y'all know I got a speech impediment, so I'm gonna stutter sometimes. I'm a member of the cheekbone community, and I know people love to hate on the cheekbones. They hate that shit. I told y'all. They call me a seahorse in a minute. I mean, I cannot help that the cheekbones are given. Y'all, and I think a lot of the times people hate on the cheekbones. But a lot of the times you bitches gotta do the what's that face they call the fish face? The fish, what they call that face where the people gotta smush their cheeks in to get, y'all got to do that to get them out. We naturally have them. So, I know a lot of people hate on her about that. We not going to act. Bambi ain't ugly, but we going to just leave it here. Erica's face is given. It's given. It's natural. It's natural. She don't have to do none of that. Versus Bambi got to put on so much stuff and just. Have we ever seen Bambi in her natural state? I mean, we know she ain't ugly, but have we ever? And I'm going to just leave that there. What else? Yeah, I thought it was whack that she used that against, Erica. When the whole time you was talking to Emani. Well, it was about you and Emani. And another thing, I'm glad that, I can't forget this part. I thought it was interesting when Emani said that Bambi did not clean the kids properly. And she did not, it was to the point where she wasn't cleaning them, so to the point where the baby's hair started falling out. And I'm going to tell you this, I believe it. And I'm going to tell you something else. For her, I think Emani 18 now. For her to be so young and make such a huge accusation, I believe it. That's something that I don't think nobody could. Why would Scrap put that in her head and that's his wife? Even though they're getting a divorce, that's his wife at the current time. And Bambi I don't think Bambi put that in her head. Not Bambi. I don't think, I told you I'm trying to keep up with these people's names. I don't think Erica put that in her head. I really don't. I think that's something that Emani made an observation of herself. I really do. As an older sister, at this point, she has, 5 younger siblings. And she comes across as very mature because she's the big sister of 5 people. Erica has 2, and Bambi and Scrap have 3, if I'm not mistaken. She can make observations of her own. And I'm going to tell you something else. I have seen one time when Scrap went live on a camera. Emani was so in tune with the children. You could tell that, she's the big sister that watched them sometime, the babysitter, if that made sense. You could tell because I remember seeing her in the back. I think his name Bryson, Bambi's older baby. You could see her filling his pamper, making sure he good. I could see her, taking care of them and then making her own little observation. I could see it. And I'm gonna tell you something else. Like I told y'all before, when I get my nails done, just like the other day, y'all go look at the picture. If you could see, they are very short. Matter of fact, they were longer than what I wanted them to be. And it wasn't until I was done I said, it's a little too long. But not too bad. I could work with them, right? I told him, and he said, why you don't want long nails? I said, because people can say what they want to say, but when you have them long nails, you are not able to wash properly. I don't give a F-U-C-K what nobody say. I've already told y'all, I'm not a member of the big booty committee. Now, if I know with a flat ass, you have to be able to wash your crack. You ain't telling me shit, bro. I don't care what nobody say. I had long nails before. You gonna cut yourself with them nails, trying to wash yourself. You're not gonna tell me shit. I have been a big girl and I have been a small girl. So I know how it feels to be both. I told y'all that. When you got them long nails, you are not able to wash properly. You ain't telling me shit. Okay? I'm not scratching my booty up you gotta be able, and don't give me this mess that, you just get in the shower and just put the little handheld. You have to scrub your booty. You ain't telling me shit. Because especially if you got a big behind, when you walk, your ass cheeks sweat. They rub together. I will hope you are not just putting the handheld to your crack and just saying all clean. That's BS, bro. That's BS. You have to wash your crack. Okay? You got them long nails. You are not able to wash properly. And I never forget a guy telling me, he said skinny bitches usually are dirtier than big bitches. I never forget that. And I said, well, why you say that? I said, well, what would make you think that? He said, because a lot of the time, skinny bitches, they don't think they gotta wash. They think they don't have to wash because they feel like they small. They go around fanning around people and they think they ain't gotta wash. And he said he had both on. And he said skinny bitches, a lot of the time, they be dirtier than the big bitches. And I wouldn't put it past them. See, I don't care. I've been both. And you not about to tell me I've been a big girl and I've been a small girl. You are not about to tell me that you can wash properly with them nails. You cannot tell me that shit. And I believe Emani. When she said Bambi wasn't washing them kids, I believe it. Bambi wear them long nails like that. Bambi wear them long nails like that. You ain't telling me that you handling your business. Not only with you, but with your kids too. I believe it. Because a lot of y'all get these nails. I told y'all the story about when I was in the phone place, I want to say a couple years ago. The girl couldn't even open a bag of chips. Like, the girl behind the thing, she couldn't do the most simplest task. Y'all so busy trying to be cute with these nails. Anytime you having trouble opening a drawer, picking up a SIM card that go in the phone. You the most simplest shit. You cannot do it. You not about to tell me you handling your business. I call BS. I call BS. And I believe Emani when she said, Bambi, do not wash them kids properly. And I'm gonna be honest. For her to say that, that's embarrassing. That's embarrassing. That's really embarrassing. And she got Bambi with that. If that's true, she got Bambi. She tagged that ass. Because that I believe it. I believe it. And we not about to sit here and act like Bambi look all that clean anyway. But I'ma leave that there. Emani is getting to an age where she is making her own observation of things on her own. People aren't going to be able to get into her head. You know, she's not going to be able to be easily influenced, if that makes sense. Like, she's observing things on her own. And see, that's why I always say I don't know if I could be a stepmother. Because I'm going to say this. I do believe Bambi really did love Emani. I do. But I'm going to just say this. I don't know how Bambi's brain is set up. But let's just say whether it was true or not, right? Let's just say it was true, right? Bambi, if I was Bambi, I don't know if I could be able to forgive her after she made an allegation like she did not wash her kids properly. I'm going to just say it's true because I believe it's true allegedly. But I'm going to just say it is. That I believe Emani. I'm going to say it's true because I believe her. But of course, we're going to add a allegedly with it, right? Let's just say it is, right? In the perfect world, we just gonna say Emani was telling the truth because I feel like she has no reason to lie, right? I'm not there. I don't know these people. I don't know the children. I haven't been around the children. So I don't know, right? But with that being said, I don't know if I could forgive her after she put that out there like that because if I was a mother, I would feel like that was a low blow. I would. Because how do we know the children didn't just make that mess up on themselves on the way there? And then you trying to put it on me, I don't know. I think that's kind of sticky because we not about to act like Bambi don't have toddlers. We not about to act like Bambi and Scrappy don't have toddlers. And I know from watching my own little cousins, you could change them. They can wake up from a nap. Boom. There you go. Time to change them again. Of course, I learned from babysitting, you got to change it before they go to sleep and change it when they get up. Sometimes they can have a reaction to the formula, anything, and it could be nonstop, So I think it's kind of a sticky situation but then it's like she said, they weren't washed properly. So it's like, that's the first time I heard of somebody not washing their kids properly. That's why I say, that's a new one. That's some original shit. That just don't seem like something that and she's around the children. Like I always say, it's different when somebody says something and they're not around this person. It could just be something they heard from somebody else. But it's actually a little different when they are actually around the person or the kids, So it's kind of like, damn, she might know some shit. Well, ain't no might. She around these people all the time. They're her siblings. So ain't no she might know some shit. She do know some shit because she's around them. Like clockwork. So that's interesting. But with that being said, so in conclusion, Emani tagged that ass. I'm sorry. She tagged that ass. If it's true, I mean, goddamn, you tagged her with her business, basically. And for the people out there, I was reading in the comments where people say Emani didn't have to take it there. Kinda she did. She kinda did. Because let's just say, like I told y'all, let's just say Bambi, you know, I thought it was whack how Bambi brought up Erica used to abuse her. I thought that was kind of whack. I did, because we all know children can be unruly sometimes, and you have to get them disciplined to get them back in line. So I thought that was whack. I thought that was whack for her to do that. And I thought it was whack. So, again, that was Emani making a video about, people keep asking her about Bambi. And Bambi brought up Erica. How did Erica get in it? So Imani called herself humbling Bambi. Like, you keep bringing up my mama like you the perfect mom. Like, your shit don't stink. So she brought up something to humble that ass. Like, okay, stop bringing up my mama. This is about me and you. Or the video was about me saying, stop bringing you up to me. People keep bringing her up. So Imani is to an age, let me tell you something. That's why I don't know if I could be a stepmama, because I believe Bambi loved Erica. I believe she did. She has said on numerous occasions, she has 3 children, but she does consider Imani to be her firstborn. And I have heard that myself out of Bambi's mouth. I've seen her play basketball with Imani. I've seen her talk to Imani, and I believe she was being sincere. I really do. I really do. And for people that say this just for storyline, I don't think it is. I think there really is some underlying issues there. I really do. And I don't think it's on some Rashida and Kurt stuff. It came out later on that Rashida and Kurt used to do all that for a storyline. And we all know Rashida is a businesswoman. So she gonna get to the bag any means necessary. I believe it. I believe, after, time went by, I do believe Rashida and Kurt did a lot of that for a storyline. But with that being said, I believe it. I believe 100% that what Imani said, and not only that, I think it was whack for Bambi to bring that up like that. I do. I think that was whack, and it said a lot about that it spoke to the fact that she still feels some type of way against Erica. And for what reason, I don't know why. Just like she threw that little jab in there, talking about some go fuss with the other baby mama or the other wife, because the twins got they daddy. I'm guessing the daddy got other kids by somebody else. How would you know that? That goes to show that you are keeping up with her. It goes to show that you still feel some type of way towards her. And I don't understand why, at this point, you got scrapped. She went and got pregnant by somebody else. So she definitely moved on. Not one, but 2 babies. Like, they was humping hard. So, why do you care who she's fussing with? You was scrapped. One scrap, what you was going for. Then you collect him from her, so what do you care? She done got pregnant by somebody else. What do you care? So, to be honest, I always liked Bambi, but I think this was a bird move. And I think Imani humbled that ass. When she sprayed her ass and let her know, hey, as a mother, you're not even cleaning your kids. To be honest, that's one of the basics. That's one of the main things. Like, you're not even handling the main shit when it comes to your kids. So I felt Imani felt like, Imani's point was, you bringing my mama in it. My mama ain't got nothing to do with it. You coming at my mama parenting. So guess what? Now I'm about to tell the truth about what you really got going on. And when Imani, that's why I said I don't know if I could be a stepmama, because you could try to do everything you can for the cat child. You could try to be there for them, but at the same token, they're gonna always go back to their mama. You see what I'm saying? And I to be honest, I think it would kind of hurt my feelings a little bit, especially if I got attached to that child and I really did consider myself being, one of the child's main supporters. That would kind of hurt my feelings, especially if I knew I had been around just as much as the parents, caring for them, buying them stuff, doting on them, loving them. That would hurt my feelings if, you still somehow went right back to the mama. But in the same token, you have to be realistic. They gave birth to the child. They brought the child into the world. No matter how much you are around, they are still going to go back to the person that gave them life. If that makes sense. But that's the kind of things that you have to deal with when you date a man that already has kids and stuff like that. That's why I say I don't know if I'm ready for nothing like that. I don't know if I'm ready for nothing like that because that's what I try to say. If you got kids, I don't really want no parts. It's just a lot of stuff that I heard come with dating a man that got kids. It's just a lot of stuff that go with it. I used to talk to a guy that had kids. He had 2 little girls, and every time he turned around, he wanted to go out. His baby mama acting stupid, and it's just I ain't got time for that. Or she don't know he supposed to be going out. It's supposed to be her day to come pick up the kids, and we supposed to be we done already made plans. And every time you turn around, she wants you to come. She wants you to stay with the kids longer, or you gotta tell me, wait a minute, because she ain't came to pick up the kids yet. I ain't got time for that mess. It's just a lot that come with dating somebody that has children. It's like, I hate to say it, it's a burden. It's a burden. Like, come on now, it's your day to pick up the kids, and then it's like you try not to overstep because it's their agreement that they done had before you even came in the picture, before y'all even met. They been had these kids. So you try not to overstep, but you want to say so bad, bitch, come pick up the kids. What the hell? It's that's why I try not to talk to guys that got kids, because then it's like you gotta, not that you have to, but if y'all ever decided to pursue it, you gotta accept his kids, because the kids are part of him. And it's like, it's just a package deal. And then part of you feel like, I'm not bringing all this drama to the table, so I shouldn't have to deal with this. I don't have baby mama, baby daddy problems and all this other mess, so I shouldn't have to deal with somebody that got that drama going on. But anyway, nonetheless, more of the story, Emani tagged that ass. Bambi low-key asked for it because you brought Erica in the picture. At the end of the day, that's her mama. And she spoke to you how she felt. You cannot love me if you keep, doing stuff like that. And it's given Emani is tired of Bambi. When she said that, you cannot love me, that's something that she has developed in her own brain. Like, hey, what's up? You say you love me, but this my mama. The kids are, when they get to a certain age, they make their own observation. You stepmama. That's why I say I don't know if I could do it. You stepmama. She, at the end of the day, she gonna still go to war about her mama. And that's that. I mean, and it kind of sucks because you could tell Bambi really did love Emani. It's anyway, that's all, y'all. Oh yeah, and I know I said that was it, but I'm gonna say this. Then I'm done with it. Look, I was gonna say I don't think they're gonna divorce, but once you start getting into it with his daughter, it's a wrap. In scrappy words, it's a wrap, shawty. Because he do give me the vibe that he don't play when it comes to his kids. He give me that vibe. It's one thing for y'all to be on odd terms and then y'all talking about a divorce or going through the process or whatever, because we hear all the time people, they reconcile last minute, or they think about it and then they're like, okay, let's work through it, let's work it out. But it's another thing when y'all already having issues, and next thing you know, you get into it with his daughter all on into social media. Okay, that's a whole nother ball game. Scrappy, as we can see, Scrappy got some little ways with him, but for the most part, you can tell family is everything to Scrappy. What he do when his sister called him that time and she said emergency? What he said? He said he was in the middle of a casino game. He said, F the money. My sister need me. He said he pulled up. What's up, shawty? You know, he give me that vibe. He give me that vibe. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. And he give me the vibe that he don't play. He don't play when it comes to Emani. Or even none of his kids. I get that vibe from him. Yeah, I think it's a wrap. He don't give me, like I told y'all how I feel about Caesar. That's gonna be a different video. I'll go more in depth with it. But he don't give me Caesar vibes as far as in, remember when Suzette was getting into it with Caesar's daughter? He don't give me the vibe that, like, remember how Caesar won't really step it in? He was just letting Suzette talk to Caesar's daughter any type of way. Like, I forgot that girl name. That's why I keep saying Caesar's daughter. I think her name Cheyenne. That's her name. He don't give me the vibe. Was it Cheyenne? I think it's Cheyenne. Of Black Ink Crew. He don't give me the vibe like how Caesar let Suzette talk to Cheyenne any type of way. Or Cheyenne the baby mama. Anyway, y'all know who I'm talking about. Of Black Ink New York. Scrap don't give me the vibe that he gonna let nobody, man, woman, boy, girl. He don't give me the vibe that he gonna let somebody talk to his daughter sideways. I just get that vibe from them. And push come to shove. Yeah, I get that vibe from him. So I could see it being a wrap. I could see it, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I get Scrap. 6 months max. He gonna have a new bitch. Watch what I tell you.